and 1 corporal and 2 privates.
Sakan's got the MX now. He's feeling confident with the powerful weapon. He's going to try and push for frags. Going really aggressive. Gets taken down by Blair, but will his grenade trade him? No, Blair just dodges it.
Stealth once again going vents. Wintermute camping.
Yeah, 3v5 currently. Silver's is pushed down onto the sky bridge and is now going for the bottom floor take by himself. And there's the grenade out for Blair, but it sweeps past him into the bridge. Doesn't quite get the kill.
Psych going office with no idea what's happening below him, I don't think.
Yeah, Blair takes the peek on Cinebuzu and probably takes it with the headshot MX. Pretty dire damage to their supports, and MX is a really good weapon of choice against those bigger classes.
Psych going office, will he be able to capitalize on this? I don't know.
That's currently in vents.
Tenchi going down to the spawn via elevator. Sai, support in vents? That's something you don't see every day.
And he
Taking out stealth.
Sneaks up on stealth as support in his own territory and takes him down with the Kyler.
I think that NSF is slowly copying on that stealth always go vent.
Yeah, Sai was looking for that frag on stealth specifically. And that Kyler doing really horrendous damage to the recon. 2 shots.
So it's Tenchi and
Stealth
Sai.
taken by surprise. There's a delayed reaction there.
Holy smokes. So left is Hadouken, Psych, Tenchi, Sai, and Wintermute. Wintermute is BLR SN, by the way. Wintermute taking a very defensive position.
Sai jumps in, gets the frag on Blair so fast with the shotgun there. But they're going for the cap.
Oh, Tenchi could circumvent his cap though.
Yeah, Tenchi's pushing up now. He's done a good job to get that position, but
oh, and Tenchi takes out Hadouken. Oh, and NSF
just
win.
in time. Good work by Tenchi there. Fantastic flank. And Psych doesn't get the cap in time. He's too slow as support. And there's the post-round frag by Tenchi. Great play by Tenchi there.
NSF take that round easily through good tactics.
Yeah, that was a really, really well played round there by the NSF.
Let's see if the teams will change up.
Still the same layout for the
Yep.
NSF.
Yep, they're keeping the same layout the whole way consecutively through.
I think the NSF are finding a pace now that they can work out with these classes, and with that win, that should spur them on to stay confident with the current setup they have. But
Hadouken takes out Tenchi 1 shot. That is brutal.
Yeah, there's the super. But it won't be so good against the supports. As
Sai taken out.
Yeah, did Sai take any damage from that shot? Yeah, he took a super shot straight to the face. It won't work against those supports with that shotgun. And now they have the trade with the Jinrai team still an advantage.
Sai bunny hopping like a boss with that support. Stealth and Wintermute, Umbreon and Psych left.
NSF team really needed these guns for their supports. They really needed the MX.
Oh, and Sai taken out by Wintermute.
Can't see that cloak, unfortunately, as a support.
Oh, they're getting circumnavigated. Oh, I think NSF is getting very flanked at the moment.
Yeah, it's
Can
down
they pull it back?
Sakan. Will Sakan make another
Stealth
nuts
has
play?
control vents and they're getting flanked. I don't know, this looks bad for NSF at the moment. Umbreon taking out Sambazu. Sunabazu?
Sakan's coming on to Blair right now. Will he notice him? Will Sakan get the sweep? He's jumping down. Those strafes are working for him. He gets Blair in the back. And now he's pushing for the rest of the frags. Yeah, it's the old name that he used to use before Wintermute. He's been using Wintermute more recently, but he used to be known as Blair. But Sakan picks up 2 frags right now, going super aggressive.
Psych and Stealth left. Can they take out this one lone Sakan? Who can say?
It's 2v1. He's waiting for Stealth in the vents, but he's not there. He's in fact in construction.
They're both washing up. And there down goes Sakan from a nice MX shot from Psych.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mistake there. Sakan got ahead of himself, pushed too aggressively, pushed the smoke, and it just didn't work.
That area is not an area you want to go out regardless, no matter what you are. Unless you can get out of that area quick, you do not go into that area late match.
Yeah, 2 steep angles, one at the top of the stairs and one at the bottom. It is difficult to clear out by yourself.
Not to mention the shelves.
And the shelves, yeah, the recons can push up onto.
You have 3 positions to shoot from, and plus the vent behind you. You could get flanked from 4 ways, technically.
Yeah, Sakan got a bit ahead of himself, and it didn't pay off well, but he did get some decent frags for himself.
The leaders in this match so far is, I suppose, Blair / Wintermute and Sakan.
Yeah,
no one's been lieutenant yet, which is surprising to me. Have we seen a single cap this match?
No, Psych tried going for one, but the time had just run out before he could actually cap it.
Sambozu going construction room stairs. Psych playing very defensively again. Tenchi taking office, watching Ghost. Sai also backing him up.
Yeah, they have positions now. They're being given positions by Sakan, who aggressively pushed it to the Ghost and took it.
Stealth knows he's watching elevator for the... I think he's a dead pack on the elevator, actually. Because Stealth is watching for that quick cap down the elevator, so it's not going to be easy.
Tenchi goes down the other elevator. Will he get taken out by the dead pack by Stealth? Stealth sees him, and his dead pack does take him out.
With the dead pack.
But there's a trade here by Sai, and it's still in the advantage for Jinrai, but he's pushing down the stairs now through his own smoke, but his smoke's cleared now. He's completely naked. Blair pushes with the grenade, gets the frag on Sai. There's another trade there.
Even trade.
Yeah.
Hajduk still sitting in spawn. He's waiting for that Ghost to come down. Sambozu waiting on an elevator to go down. Oh, he's smoked it.
Sakan's no gun right here.
Psych. Oh, is Psych going to catch this? Psych. I think Psych just missed one of the NSF there.
Yeah, Sakan is weaponless currently with the Ghost in his hand. There's not much he can do.
Here goes Sambozu. Is he going to be able to take out Psych and Stealth? Psych taking a very odd position, although I do love this position outside.
It's just Sakan now with a Tachi in his hand.
Now they know where he is.
Yeah. Will Sakan get the frag with the Tachi? He runs out of ammo. Just having the sidearm didn't work out.
Another win by Jinrai.
5-2.
And Blair / Wintermute has made lieutenant. Wonder what weapon he's going to take. Can't wait to see that.
Pause comments due to Pixels joining in.
Ooh.
Could there be a comeback here for the NSF team with their 5th
Pause
player?
for some reason stopped. I don't know what's going on.
Wintermute has taken the AA-13.
There we go.
Yeah, you were saying earlier, right, Bob? Thing acts as a vacuum cleaner on such a close quarters map.
Oh, I can't wait to see what Wintermute does with this AA-13. It's going to be a clean mop, I think, unless you can neutralize them immediately.
I don't know. I have a feeling that Blair's not going to do much with it. It's in his nature.
Yeah.
He might just have it and not do
I don't know if
much
he's going to be able to capitalize on the aggressiveness of the AA-13.
So it's 5v5 now.
Oh,
NSF have a chance for a comeback. They've been doing so well with just 4 players as well. They could really just try and roll over and get some speed up here.
No, they got another player in now, don't they?
Yeah, they have 5 players. They could try and get some pace up, make a return.
And Wintermute, as you said, Stella, Wintermute not capitalizing on the aggressiveness of the AA-13, just sitting there in their spawn.
At that range, I can't see its effectiveness being that great. And Sakan picks up a trade straight away. And now it's in the NSF's team advantage because they have their 5th player now.
And I think Wintermute is expecting recon, even though lately we haven't seen a single recon NSF.
Yeah. NSF team now completely unbrazenly going for the full offense. They want to steamroll this team. They've been waiting far too long, trying to play it just carefully enough, but...
And I think their new addition is Pikarisu. Sounds like
Pixels.
a Pokemon to me, by the way, but he is a very aggressive support.
Yeah. I think they'll have the 3 support stack and 2 assaults with Tenchi and Sakan still resuming as assault. Sakan tries to go for the pre-fire on the ever-looming Blair on the stairs for the Jinrai team.
Stealth once again, taking to the vents. Psycho's down from a volley from Sakan.
Sakan's doing so well. He doesn't have to worry about trading his own life now that the teams are currently even.
Yeah, he's top earner on NSF, as we can see. If they get one cap, they can get 2 lieutenants, I think.
Yeah, currently. Sakan with the AA. The Thor is pretty terrifying.
Stealth-relying heavily on the jetpack, I think. Yes. Yeah, he's put a jetpack down office. I think he's waiting for someone, but I think he's waiting too long.
Stealth, somewhat known for his, well, seemingly his clairvoyant jetpack plays. Really well positioned, picking himself up kills, not just by the ghost, but anywhere in the map.
Wintermute, actually, Wintermute takes down Sumbozo.
Finally pushes up with the AA, only to run away again as soon as the trade goes past.
2 minutes and a half.
And there's the trade again.
Oh, Wintermute, oh.
5 seconds now.
Oh, he misses with the nade.
I think the NSF have this round in the bag.
If they don't move,
3v1.
they have it. Wintermute, I think, knows that they're outnumbered, and Wintermute does not capitalize properly.
Yeah, he pushes out just only too late.
I think Wintermute is staying far too long in spawn with an AA-13.
Throwing his AA to the ground in disgust.
Get out of here, you.
Sakan's creeping towards that lieutenant mark.
He is 5 points away. They get 1 cap, they have 2 lieutenants.
Stealth currently on the verge of lieutenant for recon. Will he go with the super when he gets it, or will he refrain from using it against all these supports?
NSF pushing hard. Once again, Stealth goes vents. Wintermute going server room. Pikarisu taking the stairs from the northwest. Umbreon watching spawn, I think.
Let's take a more offensive position this time.
Very surprising that no one has come off the roof properly yet.
Pixel gets the frag with the SRM against Haiduk. Obviously, only just joining the game, he doesn't have the weaponry in order to take out other supports, but that SRM will work fine against an assault, but he goes down to Umbreon's superior gun.
And I think we can all agree, once you join a game midways, you can get the rhythm just right for a while.
Yeah, you're a step behind everyone else, including your own teammates in terms of armory.
Who is the ghost here? Sakan has the ghost.
Yeah, Sakan seems to be designated ghost caller for this team.
Stealth, oh, I think Stealth may be able to capitalize on this. No, Stealth runs away. What's he doing?
Sakan now with the ghost in his hands, getting information on where the whereabouts of the other team.
Wintermute trying to stop him. Is he going to make it in time? No, he's not. Oh, they could cap this. This is going to be close, I think. Psych still in spawn for some reason.
Yeah, Sakan currently has the ghost, and he's closing in on their own spawn. But potentially, he does have the roof to work with to jump down. But Blair finally pushes with the AA, doesn't get the frag though.
No, there is only one Jinrai close to the ghost, and Psych is still down spawn, or I think he's moving up now.
Yeah, Umbreon's got the lobby cap covered.
Umbreon and Psych still staying down. 2 lobbies.
Psych's pushing now. He's pushing up towards...
he's pushing office.
The office, yeah. But they passed him. They've already passed him. They're going down the alternative stairs, and the ghost is currently heading towards the cap zone. Sakan knows where Umbreon is, and it's Psych coming back down the stairs to cut off that cap. And he goes down. Is there a cap now currently for the NSF team?
Psych goes down from a volley from Tenchi. The only person left standing between is Umbreon, and Umbreon loses time.
Yeah, they didn't have the time for the cap then, but it was remarkable ghost play. Yeah, it was really good ghost play. They may not have got the cap, but they did use that information.
Still no lieutenants on NSF though.
If they're looking for a comeback here, they have plenty of time to work with in order to get that lieutenant. And the equalizer is
it's getting very close now.
Yeah, it's looming over the Jinrai team.
I think this is the closest map, or match, so far, I think.
Yeah, shaky start.
Shaky start, but they capitalized on, even though they had less players, they used tactics pretty well, I think.
I think they did well, considering they were at a disadvantage every round they went into.
Let me guess, Stealth going Vents and Wintermute camping.
Yep, Stealth just sent us events now as I click onto him.
Stealth, yeah, there we go. I think Wintermute is letting this opportunity go to waste with the AA-13.
Yeah, he's got that lieutenant weaponry on such a strong map for it as well.
I mean, why doesn't he even give it to another person?
Could give it to a recon, could you imagine?
Yeah, give it to a recon, you could clean up easy.
But no, there's been no
but anyway,
foresight to do
Umbreon
that.
also staying back, surprising. Hadouk watching other elevator to the east.
Yeah, I think this looming comeback has scared the Jinrai to play even more passively than they were previously.
I don't think this is going to work out well for them, playing this passively. Because as we said earlier, Rise isn't really a map for camping.
Yeah. Umbreon out the top of the stairs, trying to get those ranged kills. Yeah, Umbreon's trying to go for the ranged kill with the super. It's just not working out.
Wintermute taking shots, throwing grenades, hits no one. Oh, they're camping hard this time.
Yeah, 2 shotguns on the upper floor there, MX.
2 shotguns, yeah, that is a ballsy move, I must say.
Stealth peeking his head into the vent there, and off he goes again.
Hadouk with the MX on capped point.
Yeah, it seems to be a stalemate occurring between the two teams. No frags yet on either side. The NSF team know exactly where the Jinrai team are, and they don't want to push. But they can't let a tie go through here. It will work against them. This is what happens
when you have a overly offensive team versus a very defensive team. It's a unstoppable force meets an immovable object. They both hit a stalemate.
Yeah, but they cannot afford a tie here, can the NSF? It will work in the Jinrai's favour. And there's a trade, the first trade there by Sai. Stealth pushes out mistakenly, the rest of his team falls back, Blair's falling back.
They have 5 seconds, can they kill one to make a tie? I don't think
Blair
so.
finally get himself a frag with this AA. Sakan gets another frag.
NSF win.
This is looking remarkably similar.
Perfectly even.
This is looking remarkably similar to my team's match against the same team, against Cosmoswagmoney, where we push up to their spawn.
Wintermute / Blair is not taking advantage of that aggressive weapon.
We'd push up to their spawn on Marquetta, and we wouldn't be able to push any further, and we'd play for trades right at the very threshold of the spawn, because it's so hard to play against that.
I think you can agree, even if you play defensively, you know the positions where they're going to play, so once they hit those positions, they're done.
Yeah.
So, like, this is the difference between public play and competitive, I think. Is that everyone knows each other's secrets. NSF proving once again very aggressive. Sambozu going construction room. He's heading straight for goals. Psych taking. Ooh, Hadouk take out Pikarisu.
Yeah, NSF equalized, but it looks like they're given a bit too much confidence to push.
Stealth once again vents. Yes, Jinrai taking a heavily defensive stance now.
NSF are playing around the Ghost though. I'd say equally passively. They have 3 players currently in the Ghost room in that hard to push position.
This actually reminds me of when you're a teenager at a disco and all the girls stand at one side and all the boys stand at the other side. Like, they're not sure of each other. Like, they know they're both capable teams, so they're not really pushing as much as they would.
But no one's out on the pull for either team.
Oh, they have the Ghost though. This could prove very important.
Yeah, Sai's taking it this time. He'll be coordinating with his team, telling them where they are.
Wintermute in the conference room.
50 seconds to get either 2 kills, more so for a win, or to cap the Ghost. 45 now, and it's 2v5 currently.
Oh, no, mutual takeout.
2v3 now currently. 30 seconds.
Server room office, and Hadouk still taking the spawn camp.
Yeah, size.
Psych also spawn gap in a very unusual position, I must say.
Yeah, they'll be playing super passively now. They'll know their positions, but they can't push against them. They don't have the weaponry.
If NSF doesn't capitalize, they're going to lose by numbers.
Yeah.
And they have 15 seconds left.
Size unarmed currently, and he has 10 seconds. Tenchi's gonna have to push for a frag, and fast. 5
I wonder
seconds.
are they aware of the timer. Oh, I think
Tenchi pushes, but he reverses back on himself, but he doesn't find a kill.
Yep, Jinrai win.
There's moments of hesitation. They're not working well for Tenchi, but Tenchi does get a post-round frag, but it's just not enough. Sakan on the
in this match. The closest match I've seen so far.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a pretty strong comeback, but they managed to equalize, but haven't got any further. The Jinrai team really, really playing passively now. They do not want to budge.
2 wins left for Jinrai and 3 wins left for NSF, I believe.
Feels like if Sakan dies early, then NSF lose.
Yeah, Sakan's their most aggressive player, but Tenchi goes down the other assault. Sakan's
Bozu
still
taking it very aggressive in the office with a support. Psych moving pretty slowly, I must say.
Sakan pushes the cargo elevator room once again.
I think Jinrai has made a mistake. They're camping too much on the elevator construction room. And Wintermood once again camping in their spawn with the AA-13.
Stealth has gone for the super as recon. Might not work against the supports, but we'll see how that goes.
I mean, Wintermute is... he's taken down Sakan. I guess it paid off in the end.
Fire finally managed to net himself a kill on Sakan.
After how many runs? 3?
Yeah, it's not looking good for NSF. I think
Kikarisu has to take up the slack, and Sambuzu as well. God, those names work together.
Jinrai played a bit more aggressive this round, I feel.
And Jinrai moving, they're securing their points at the moment though.
I think it took NSF a little bit by surprise. Blair North pushed up, but the rest of his team did, and I think that took the NSF team by surprise. They weren't ready for it.
I think NSF has been far too tentative around the corners, and they're going to get caught by the A13.
Yeah, the NSF way too conscious of that potential win in their grasp.
Wintermute takes out Pikarisu, and Hadouken takes out Sambuzu. Far too tentative on the corners, I think, for NSF.
Pretty harsh round there. A wipe completely with all 5 Jinrai members alive.
One more win, I think. Is it one more win for Jinrai?
One more win for Jinrai, yeah.
Will NSF be emboldened by this? Only time will tell.
Yeah, the Jinrai team decided to set that a little more aggressively. Took NSF by surprise. They pushed into each other. NSF team caught unprepared by a team they expected to play a much more stalwart play.
Two lieutenants on Jinrai now, and no lieutenants at all in NSF.
Yeah, that AA for Sakan just out of his reach. Must be pretty frustrating for him.
And he only has one more round to get that point.
Pushes Blair and takes down their lieutenant member.
Oh, NSF, finally a good roof jump. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, Sakan's pushed down towards Skybridge now, but he doesn't want to go any further into that smoke on Skybridge. And it's now
Jinrai. Oh, and Psych goes down to Sambuzu.
Yeah, Sambuzu pushes the lobby. They've been playing the lobby a lot. Like, traditionally, the lobby is known as the point where the new players get lost in, but it's weird to see it in actual play.
That is surprising. That is a grenade into the vent, taking out stealth. Surprising. I've never seen that quite before.
Yeah, and by Pixels as well, who is a support. He must have picked that up off of one of the dead assaults that the NSF team killed.
I think NSF has realized how low they are on points, and they're being very aggressive. Only Umbreon left on Jinrai.
Yeah, pretty exciting plays here by the NSF team.
Oh, and Umbreon is done.
And they answer their wipe with a wipe of their own.
This is such an even-handed match.
Yeah, all 5 members of the NSF team alive just after the last round as well. NSF showing that they're not to be messed with. They want this win after that poor start.
Keep in mind that there won't be a win happening if they win the round. It's going to be a tie due to the lack of sudden death system.
That is true.
Okay, so in the group stages at the moment, there's a tie being played.
Yeah. NSF really need this win, otherwise I think they're out. Regardless. This is going to be close. I wonder what... Yeah, I think NSF is going heavily aggressive. Sai staying defensive. Sakan going heavily aggressive. Wintermute taking a PZ this time, actually.
Oh, Sakan does have the AA now. This is gonna be really interesting. His aggressive play already reaching a complete peak. Will he get any further with the AA?
Jinrai still staying very defensive.
Can't even jump those corners. He's looking for a frag.
Sambozu also staying defensive on the NSF side.
Yeah, I think that round kind of perturbed the Jinrai team and they've gone back to their old habits.
On the Jinrai, we still have Wintermute and Umbreon, Hadouken, also Psyche. And on NSF, we have Tenchi, Sai, Sakan, and Picarisu. Very evenly matched at the moment. But NSF need this win.
Yeah.
Just goes to show how good a player Sakan is, playing with a 300 ping, and he's still managing to pretty much carry his entire team.
Yeah, he's seasoned by that 300 ping that he's always had to play with. I mean, the far east of Russia.
So it could have gone a completely different way if he'd had a lower ping.
Incredibly balanced at the moment. Nobody is taking a step forward. Everyone is very tentative. They don't want to extend their hand, lest it be cut off.
Yeah, NSF know how important this round is, and it's getting to them a little bit.
Oh, Umbreon goes down from Picarisu. Oh, and it's turned the tide of NSF. Oh, very much so. Sai takes down Hadouken.
Yeah, it's actually Jinrai now losing patience. They want to win.
Psyche following.
They can get this round to win.
Damn, Psyche takes down Sai. Oh, and oh god, is it
a support train there coming through, and NSF takes it.
NSF win. This is
equalized
action right here.
And that's the first draw we've had, I think.
Oh my. Sudden death, I believe.
Oh, okay, I just got the message that tiebreaker matches are being played.
Tiebreaker matches. This is
first.
it. For the NSF team, they've managed to claw their way all the way back up from what could have been a pretty detrimental loss.
I would love to see NSF take this just with less numbers and bring it up to the win. That would be Cinderella story come true.
Yeah, they did look like the underdogs to begin with.
Everyone, Jinrai playing very defensively at the moment.
Yeah, this is way too important. Like, they don't want to lose this round. They did so well. They took advantage of the player counts, and they must have thought they had it in the bag, and now look at it.
Surprising that NSF hasn't taken the easy route of jumping off the roof to take them out.
Too risky.
It feels like the more rounds that NSF come back with, the more panicky Jinrai got, like the more desperate their plays.
Yeah, they've pretty much turtled the last couple of rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jinrai very shaken by the sudden upsurgence from NSF.
Stealth, trying to go for the frag. He gets the frag. He's gone on to playing Assault. Russian versus Russian. Both Assault at the moment, and he takes down Sakan.
Oh, wow.
Sakan had the weaponry
They're
that they
going
needed
for
to
Cat.
win.
They're going for Cat. This is surprising in sudden death, I must say.
Yeah, they have the Ghost, which is, yeah, risky
He
play.
doesn't take elevator, he's going straight downstairs.
Pushing now. They're going for the train. All three of them pushing down the stairs. They know exactly where they're pushing. This is going to be head to head. But
Hadouken takes out
goes down.
Picarisu. If Wintermute just went up there with that A13, it could all be over.
Cinebuzzy takes the frag. He's already on the bottom floor. Cinebuzzy snuck down again. Gets two frags, one against Stealth as well. Cinebuzzy snuck down the alternative stairs. That was an insane flank. Like, they must have thought that they were all going down the stairs with the Ghost, but Cinebuzzy took the advantage. And Tenchi takes the
Wintermute goes down. Oh, that was the last chance, I think, for Jinrai.
And
Oh,
now,
no, Brion's dead
is
as
it just
well.
Psych by? It's just Psych by himself. Yeah, Psych takes down Tenchi. Psych is so concerned.
And NSF.
The Kyler headshot by Psy. Absolutely excellent way to finish the game there. What a shot.
That was the best match so far, I think.
It got really frenetic towards the end. That was incredible.
Underdogs, take it up, win it. Beautiful.
Alright, I think we'll be heading over to the main channel, unless we can link here. I think we'll be going to the main Neotokyo channel. Yeah. We'll try to get everyone to... If you could get everyone to head up into that main channel.
I might just be rough, but I'm fucking excited.
Dude, you know, Sai, you...
Oh, the channels are linked, I think.
I can link him, hang on. I'll link him.
Yeah, link all the channels.
Yeah, they're all linked.
So are you going to get some comments from the team?
They're not linked, I'm linking them right now.
Well,
Thanks. Let's go back.
that was...
Link, you don't need to switch.
That was an intense game.
Congrats.
Intense game.
Thank you, Gaming.
Thanks for the game.
Closest game so far. NSF taking off from underdog position. How do you feel about that, Jinrai?
It was, well, it was a really close game. At least we didn't lose like
It was just
8-1.
unlucky.
Yeah, we are the unlucky game, so I'm
Tell
still managed
Felicia
to
I'm
win
going
with this one.
I'm going to hate him for the rest of his life.
Who's that, Stealth?
Tell Felicia I'm going to hate him for the rest of his life.
That last kill
That's
I got with the Kyler.
Yeah,
I
dude.
almost pooped my pants when you came around the corner. Like,
I
That was
on, like,
nuts.
7 health. I
So,
was on 7 health from that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, 7 health.
so the team that you were against, they really tried taking advantage of that number disadvantage that you had to begin with.
did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
yeah.
playing really passively throughout the match, but that definitely worked in their favor against you.
NSF, first round, getting that tie, I think,
Yeah, like-
bought a lot of time.
Once Blair got that AA, we started getting scared. We started panicking a bit because he was doing work with that AA once he got it.
I wasn't.
Yeah, we didn't really see much. Like, Blair was actually staying in his spawn for the most part.
Yeah.
He got some critical kills though.
He did
I
do.
feel.
It was often Sakan
we
who
were
pushed too
talking
hard
on
into
the
him.
thing, and Wintermute stayed in the spawn with the A13. I think he could have taken much more advantage. What do you think, Wintermute?
Much more advantage
He's
of
gone.
what?
Of the AA.
I'm a camper. It's,
Yeah, we
it's
know.
like
Brazenly.
tactics.
No
But
thought to
even-
give that to a teammate, perhaps, who could have pushed with it? Weapon trades at all? There was some weapon trades between the NSF team, but not much
Well,
between the Jinrai.
actually, I asked, but we have no rush recon. If there would be Felicia, so I can give him an AA to rush. But
Yeah.
for others, why? What's the point?
You had Stealth posing as a recon most of the time.
Well,
Also, Stealth,
yeah.
Stealth
But-
was going
but Stealth
consecutively.
usually-
Stealth is sleeping.
Yeah, Stealth is gone.
sleeping.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Stealth is not a rush recon. He usually just camps.
Yeah, he's more
Yeah,
of a
as
passive
we've seen from
recon.
Stealth, Stealth went all the time vents, as we can see.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, that vent control, like, he takes that pretty much every game that I've seen him in. But there was one round where Sai managed to actually get inside the vents and took him completely by surprise.
As was Ford
Silly.
as well, which was even more impressive,
So,
I think.
the
I was
NSF
a bit
team-
disappointed with my hops that game because you might have seen I did go for a couple of those silly rushes down the stairs, but I always hit my head on the door frames.
Yeah, there was, like, a generally aggressive support play. You had
Oh,
no
welcome
choice
back, Stealth.
but to be aggressive with
Yeah,
the
that's the
number
thing,
disadvantage to begin with.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was
as
really
we've
hoping
seen-
for a
I
small
think
rush.
it could have been worse
Looking forward to that.
because our default playstyle is already very aggressive anyway. So it wasn't could have been a lot worse if we were a more passive team and we had more passive tendencies. I think we would have been really screwed with that number disadvantage, but
Yeah, it was a
Well,
very
say-
heavily offensive versus very heavily defensive team.
Yeah, it did
Well,
seem
we
like
knew
it.
we knew that they would be hopping, so we had to push back. We had to stay back a bit. And because as support's going at that speed, you're going to want to have to stay back and
True. It was pretty much a coin toss in the end. Went to sudden death. First time I've seen that.
I think
that was a very close sudden death as well. Like between me and Psych, like that was a hair's breadth.
Yeah. What health were you on in the end?
I'm not sure. I don't think I took
Psy
any damage
was
that
100.
round.
I think you, Psych, were 7.
No, I don't think she had any damages.
Yeah, Psy
So
had the
it was
ghost.
a one bullet kill.
And you're the last one left, Psy, with no primary weapon after taking the ghost.
Yeah.
I had to push for the Kyler kill.
It's a shame I couldn't have taken much more advantage with the ghost calls. It was just, I was really confused about where everything was.
Ghosting.
Sakan was doing most of the ghost calling for the NSF team, which was really...
Yeah, Sakan's good at... He's, like, much better at ghosting than I think any of us are.
I see through walls, that's all.
He's a hacky, I see.
No,
Did we see a single cap, though, that entire map?
No,
just ghost
not a
play.
single one.
Psych got a really close one, but just ran out of time.
The time was... I could have got that.
Shitting myself and screaming into the mic when you were
guys.
going up there.
Potentially
Just fucking conversion goals because, you know, if we can control the situation and just rush and cap with fucking recon, why not?
Stealth, I mean to ask you, like, you went consecutively vents. Do you think that was wise?
What again?
You kept going vents. Do you think that worked out in your favor?
Pretty much. With recons you can go on the vents and you can have enough opportunity to attack. I did enough good rushes, but in the end I started to lose it slowly.
Yeah,
I can see where he's coming from with going vents, because I would say playing against a team that you know is very aggressive, I think it's important to not give them a chance to go vents, because they could get some really nasty flanks off if you know that they're going to push. So
I did a couple, but
we did avoid the vents a bit because we knew stealth would be there. Like we didn't want a chance going into the vents and getting picked by stealth, which is I think you had a good presence. Like we were getting psyched out a bit by you being in vents. That's why I only went in vents like twice in that game.
Considering we knew that you were all going to be support/assault, we thought that vent control was really beneficial because obviously supports find it very difficult to get inside the vents, and with actually quite a large coverage of the map is covered by the vents. So we thought that
I agree with you, Psych. You get some nice choke points from those vents, like stopping people in their tracks.
And especially as the ghost spawns a lot quite near the vents. It was
and I kinda couldn't get a good data pack set up.
There was a...
Did you really avoid all that I said? Because I put data pack in this side where you go from the roof.
Yeah.
The ladder from the roof.
So,
and I wait for somebody to come up and...
Who would you say is the MVP of this match?
I'd say support is the MVP for this match. It's the most support-heavy match I've seen. Two supports on each team.
If you know me, I love my supports.
Like, most of the trades were done by support.
If I had to give it to someone, I would give it to Sambazu.
Sambazu made such a good play. When you were bringing the ghost...
I've been telling you about Suna. Suna was, like, a strikingly good support player, and I've always wanted him to play this game more because... Yeah, Suna's so good at support.
It was an amazing play.
He's not even played the game much.
When you needed it, and I think he brought this match into your favor.
Like, he's not a rusher, he doesn't b-hop at all, he doesn't rush in general, he doesn't overextend. He's very good with aggression. Like, he's very good at pressuring people and making them, I think, shit themselves a bit.
You did a 3-man push on the ultimate round with the ghost down one set of stairs, and you got caught in a really bad crossfire. And while we were watching that, what we failed to realise was Sunabazu's push down the alternative stairs and netting him 2 kills.
And fucking nailed them all.
Yeah, he caught them right blindsided. They had no idea where he was coming from because they thought the whole ghost train was going to be there.
Sambazu took Jinrai completely off guard, I think, in most encounters.
And that was probably my favourite play. And like for that, yeah, I'd probably say that Sunabazu was my MVP for that match because that was such a good play.
What I was really impressed by was the exchange between the assaults and the supports on NSF. I really liked how the slightly ahead support assaults would push forward and then pull back, and then the supports would come through.
That is
I
very
thought
good
that was
tactic,
really,
actually. That works quite well if you can pull it off.
Yeah, we did a similar thing except with recons and supports on our team on decom, and like supports just act really good as vacuum cleaners after an initial push.
Yeah, if you get some aggressives up there and fire a few shots just to hang them back, and you get a support up, you got like a nice tight corridor to shoot them down. Most cases. But I agree with you, Saig. I think that happened a couple of times on this map.
It was a hell of a comeback though. With that initial rounds and the lead that the Jinrai team got, the Jinrai had the superior weaponry. They had the MXs for their supports. They had a Jeet scoped for stealth. And
I don't think we actually saw a Lieutenant on NSF till, I think, round 5.
It was late for Sakan to pick up the AA.
Yeah, that's what we were worried about. Once Sakan got the AA, we really had to push back because
Honestly,
he can move pretty fast as a.
I'd give my MVP to Sakan though, because I feel like he held NSF together, and like if it wasn't for him, they probably wouldn't have won the game.
Yeah, Sakan did play incredibly well, especially for those first 3 rounds. Actually, that just slipped my mind. In the matches where you were at a disadvantage, Sakan pushed just hard enough to like not let it be a wipe, to let you still be in the running.
Yeah, I think
without those
I think that the literal turning point was the tie at the very start. That just bought enough time for NSF.
Yeah, like he brought that round the tie and stopped the points. And the fact that he was playing with 300 ping as well and playing that aggressive was still making it work.
I don't understand how he did that. I don't understand how he's able to play that well in that amount of ping.
I'm used to it. I've played Deus Ex for,
it's like
I don't know, 3 years.
Like playing with weights connected to your hands, he's just gotten stronger and stronger muscles under that ping.
He went over 9,000.
One day he's gonna have 20 ping and just be God.
He went over 9,000, we can say.
So Sakan's Horus's MVP, mine's Sonobazu. Who did you say again, right, Bob?
I was also Sonobazu.
Yeah, well, yeah, supports were my MVP. It's so good to see in this tournament so far. So much support player class, which I think I mistakenly thought it was kind of redundant as a class, but currently with
you
players...
thought support was redundant?
Utility is just undeniable of support.
How could you say that in front of Rake Bob?
There was a point where someone made a really good point. I think it was Quincy said, the more capable your team is, the less need there is for a support. Until recently, with aggressive support players like coming out of the woodwork, like Sai, like Pixels, and movement advances, I think your style of support play is suggestive of the name Rake Bob, but the style of support play that Pixels and Sai were using is somewhat completely new. It makes it an offensive class and not a utility class.
I always thought support
really
was a very offensive class, in my own opinion, because they get the best weapons early, so you can really take control of the map if you get a support up fast.
There was always a concern for supports to be caught out of position when the Ghost was being in play, though. But I see what you mean about the weaponry, definitely.
I feel like the only upside I feel like Assault has over support is obviously spawning with a frag grenade and having motion vision, but I mean,
with the recent advances in mobility, I mean, support's going to make a real breakthrough, I think.
Yeah.
That actually brings up the good point of we saw now a lot of bunny hopping supports in this map.
That's the thing. That's the new thing we're seeing.
I think it really broke the flow of usual gameplay.
That's why we picked Rise as well, because I feel like Rise is a very good map for support hopping.
Yeah, we were discussing it earlier, and Rise is pretty much a support map.
Yep.
But most importantly, though, you gotta keep in mind that everybody is an MVP in this tournament just for participating.
Guys, you guys, all of you,
you just gotta keep that in
right
mind.
here in my heart.
Are you kidding?
Just another quick one I want to make.
Do I sound like I'm kidding?
That's so cute.
Like putting individual skill aside.
Welcome to Neotokyo.
What is it?
I
think producer top telling me to emphasize on the Neotokyo bad points, but you know, welcome to Neotokyo. We love you all.
I think Horace was wanting to make a point.
No, I was just say like putting like individual skill aside, like team play wise. I think
Pixels. Did
Jinrai
you
were the
record
best.
the demo?
Yeah, there was plenty of teamwork. Like Sakan was like the strong force on that team, but he did pick up the Ghost and play with his team pretty often.
Yeah.
Khan was pretty
Jinrai
much
stuck together and used different classes like assault, recon, support. They used re and the positioning and where they covered, and the fact that they always went as a team. I thought that was pretty good. They're just unlucky.
Yeah, I agree with Horus. Like Jinrai felt like they were a lot more individually like connected to each other, whereas us, it felt kind of like we had Sakan and he was kind of the linchpin, and then we were playing around Sakan.
Yeah, there was like a couple of some of the rounds I noticed where Sakan rushed in, and if he died early, then you guys tended to lose. Like, I don't want to say that he carried it, but there were 3 or 4 times where when he died early, then you guys did like struggle to win or did end up losing the round.
Yeah,
I mean, me, Pixels, and Suna, none of us are very experienced at this game at all. Suna doesn't have a mic. Pixels wasn't there for a lot of the game, and Tenchi also doesn't speak a lot. I mean, Sakan is a very old player, and he's also got very good awareness and knowledge of the game, so I think that's why we were really kind of playing around Sakan, because...
We were also playing around Sakan, actually. We were waiting for Sakan's push, and then if he went down, we could push forward, and if he didn't, then we'd have to push back. We were really... we knew that Sakan was the... was the front man, if you will.
Yeah.
Linchpin.
Alright, so I think I'm going to be bringing the stream to a close shortly. We've had a good while of
good game.
Post-match. Good game, everyone.
Game, guys. Yeah.
Good games, well played.
Thanks, everyone.
And
it's pretty intense.
Thanks.
Your team will be advancing, so congrats.
So who's playing tomorrow? I think I'm playing tomorrow. There's a match tomorrow, I think, at 8.
Yeah.
Us, Cloaks and Ducks versus... Who are we versing? Somebody.
You will be facing...
Yep, I'm fully prepared.
Team Gay Republic.
That's Nevermore's team.
It doesn't really matter what happens because you're both advancing for granted. It's basically just fighting for honor at this point.
And I do love honor.
Alright, thanks for watching. I might be casting tomorrow as well if Azure doesn't turn up, or I might be casting with Azure regardless.
In my closing comments, I have to say, GG, well played. Don't be cry hard, be a try hard.
Alright.
You're all disqualified.
See you later, everyone.
Okay. Thanks, GG.